Hello, hello, welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction and we're diving into some more Stray Kids content. We're diving back into the Maxident album. We're diving into track 2, which is Chill. I got my Stray Kids shirt. I got my Stray Kids hat. I got my Stray Kids on my screen. I don't have my Maxident physical copy yet. I've got my virtual copy, but I have my ordinary physical copy with me just to keep me company until Maxident gets here. Yeah, so we're just continuing our way through this album. I opted to go with the color-coded version of the video, just because A, it has the lyrics and the lyric translations, so I can kind of follow along with the song, and B, it lets me know who's singing when. So, because as much as I've listened to them, I don't have all of their voices committed to memory. Like, I can pick Felix's voice out like a sore thumb. But some of the others I might mix up with one another, so I like just knowing who's singing when and whatnot. So we're going to dive in and just see what this song is all about. Okay, jazzy piano vibe. I like it. I dig it. Okay. I like this beat. I can usually pull out Seungmin's voice too. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Come on, head voice. I like the instrumental production on this. Again, this like jazzy piano, keyboard vibe. Hey! I love how Hyunjin in this photo looks like some sort of anime character in a cape. I know it's just his t-shirt, but it looks like a cape to me. Yes, you. That's it's hot. Head voice, come on. Sing to me, baby. Yes. I love that song. I love that song. Out of the 2 songs I've listened to thus far, well, I guess 3 technically, but I haven't listened to the Korean version of Circus, so I'll count it as its own little separate song for right now. But out of the 2 songs I've listened to this far, this is probably my favorite. So I've got this in my top spot, and then Case 143 in my second place spot. Like, there's just something the name says it all. There's something chill about this vibe. Just a very chill kind of mood that it sets, but I also love the instrumentation on it. There's something about that felt very retro in a sense, like it was feeling reminiscent of, like, I don't know, 90s R&B, 90s upbeat, maybe pop R&B. I don't know, something about the instrumentation and that doom 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 going into the choruses with a beat, the jazzy sort of keyboard, piano, some of the synthesizer sounding effects that were happening. Like, there was just something about that just felt nostalgic for me. It felt like things that I heard growing up, so that's why I keep harkening back to like 90s. But yeah, I loved it. Love. And I've said it in other videos that I've reacted to from the Stray Kids. I love how there really doesn't seem to be a formulaic decision when it comes to assigning parts in the song or lyrics in the song. Like, yeah, at some point I can figure Felix is probably gonna step in with his bass voice at some point and give you some delicious bassness. Like, I can probably see that happening at some point. There's a high probability either Han or Changbin are gonna jump in with some fire rap. But yeah, those are things that I can kind of expect. But what I like is, like, structurally, there's not like predictability on how we're assigning parts. Like, the first verse through, I think we started with Han, then we hopped to Hyunjin, and then we hopped to either Felix or Seungmin. Like, we were hopping around, and then we got to everybody except for Changbin, and then Changbin started off the second verse. And then we got to like the second pre-chorus, which the first time around someone else sang, and then the second time around someone else sang, and like we kept switching up the parts. So like when we transitioned up into a head voice the first time, I think that was either Lino or Ian, that I was like, ooh, come on, head voice. The second time around it was Bang Chan. The first time Seungmin sang something, then the second time I think Hyunjin might have sung it the second time around. I don't remember, but I like that it's not predictable and that, like, okay, each time this part of the chorus comes around, each time this lyric comes around, it's not the same person each time. So it's not always every time we flip up into the head voice in the song. Like the first time, I think it was Lino, like I said. First time is Lino, so we're not saying, okay, every time it comes around, Lino, you're going to hit this head voice note. So it's less predictable, it feels less stale, it's more entertaining as a performer to not have to sing the same thing over and over and over. But I mean, obviously, if you enjoy what you're singing, it's not that big of a sacrifice. But like, it's interesting. It's interesting. It keeps me on my toes, because when I think, okay, I know that this person sang the pre-chorus here, so they're probably going to sing the pre-chorus again, so I know what to expect. No, someone else sings it. And it's like, okay, show me the versatility. Love it. Love to see it. Yeah, it's just a chill vibe, a chill throwback-ish vibe, and I really enjoyed it. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Lyrically, not a terribly happy song. But the mood, the vibe of the song, listening to it makes me feel chill, makes me feel happy. So I enjoyed the song. This is my number one so far. But keep tuned to this channel for more of our Maxident, our tour through the Maxident album, to see who ends up on top. Hopefully it's one of them on top of me, or I'll end up on top, don't matter, whatever. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications, be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If you'd like to see more of my Stray Kids reactions, you can check out my Stray Kids reaction playlist. The link is down in the description. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.